Hey guys, it's Janie with Trying to Mom, and today we are talking about 10 mommy habits to start in 2019. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2019 is off to a wonderful start for you. If, like me and a lot of other people, you're working on new habits for this new year, I have a list of 10 things that will specifically help all you mama friends out there in 2019. My first habit that I'm going to recommend that you have probably heard before is to wake up earlier, and especially waking up before your kids. The mornings are pretty much my only time that I have to myself. As much as we love them and as much as I love seeing Harvey first thing in the morning, it is nice to have that first hour or two just for me, just for myself, so I can get ready, get everything taken care of, get a little bit of cleaning out of the way, and just generally have a little bit of quiet time to start my day. Habit number 2 that my husband and I have started and teamed up on so far this year is to do one load of laundry every single day. And that may sound really aggressive and like a lot of laundry, but we found that we would end up waiting for a week, sometimes even 2 weeks to do laundry, and our entire weekend is just full of folding and running up and down 2 flights of stairs. So we found if one of us can start it in the morning, someone switches it at lunch, and then the next person folds it in the evening, it just lets us have a nice flow, always being caught up on something. And if at some point we don't have any laundry to do, which I don't know if that will ever happen, we can have a day off. So hopefully this year I will never have to run out of clean clothes again. Similar to habit number 2 is to run the dishwasher every single night and to empty the dishwasher every single morning. The kitchen is the one thing that if it gets out of control, it kind of makes the whole house feel like it's a mess. And usually when things start to get backed up, it's because the dishwasher is full of dirty dishes and someone forgot to actually press start. And then that kind of backs up the whole process, and I feel like there's a mountain of dishes by the time it gets clean and gets put away, and then everything else starts to stack up on top of that. So it's really just a slippery slope. So if we run it every evening and empty it every morning, life is a lot less chaotic in the kitchen. Habit number 4 is a healthy habit that I have been implementing the past few months, and it is intermittent fasting. Simply because for mom friends, it is the fastest, most simplest way to do a little bit something good for your body and to lose a little bit of extra baby weight if you're still carrying some. Basically, all you have to do is stretch out the amount of time between when you eat your meals. So if you can make sure you're somewhere between 12 and 18 hours between dinner and breakfast, then you're good to go. You're gonna be losing weight without changing anything else in your diet. And if you're like me and need the coffee, which moms, you probably need the coffee, just drink it black and you won't break your fast. You can go until 10, 11 o'clock and then have a late breakfast, early lunch. Habit number 5 is to both make and then regularly use a budget. And I know that this can be overwhelming to some people, but once you're in the flow of it, it gets a lot easier. After 3 months of budgeting, you really kind of start to see, how much your expenses are when they come out and get into a regular rhythm of it. So the app that my husband and I use is called the $Every Dollar app. It is free. It's by Dave Ramsey. So we use that every month to set our budget, and then we're starting at the beginning of the month, making sure that everything is set and then tracking it throughout the month. We did really well at the beginning of last year, and about halfway through the year we kind of fell off the wagon, so that's something that we are definitely restarting this year and have done pretty good so far. So whether you are looking to pay down debt, save up for an emergency fund or a down payment on our house, anything like that, the best way to do it is to have a budget and take control of your money, especially if you like to shop like me. Habit number 6 is something that might be difficult for some of you mamas, and it is to make time for self-care every day and every week. Do something little for yourself every day, whether it's spending 15 minutes on your makeup, doing a little bit of yoga, getting to the gym, whatever it is that makes you feel like yourself for a few minutes, do something small every single day. And then once a week, find time in your routine to maybe take an hour and take a bubble bath or go get a massage or get your nails done. Just do something for yourself. Another habit that I was doing really well with last year and then fell off of is to pick out my outfits at the beginning of every week. So on Sunday nights, I would pick out my 5 work outfits, I would steam them and have them all ready to go. So throughout the week, I had 5 outfits to choose from, and I could just pick something, put it on, and go. It gave me a little bit of flexibility depending on what mood I am that morning, and then it saves me so much time in the long run and not have to worry about if something is wrinkled or mismatched as I'm trying to run out the door. Another healthy living habit is to move every single day. And this could be combined with your self-care habits. Right now, I'm currently doing a 30 days of yoga with Adriene. I'll link her below. And that's just a little bit of time every day that I can move my body, help me to loosen up and relax, and just do something good for myself that is going to make me stronger and fitter and be healthier for my family. One of my favorite habits for all of you mamas, including myself, is to play with your kids at least a half an hour every single day. If you're a stay-at-home mom, this might be super simple, but for working mamas, it could be extremely difficult. Sometimes when I get home from work, if it's late, if my parents have my son, if I decide to go to the gym for whatever reason, and I get home, feed my family, take care of everything, by the time we get done all of that, it's basically time for them to go to bed, and you haven't spent that special one-on-one time just playing, letting them show you their toys, show you their new skills, see how he's changing every single day. And that's something that's really important to me. So I've made a concerted effort this year to get a half an hour at least of playtime with Harvey every single day. And my 10th habit for 2019 is to become goal-oriented. Spend some time every few months figuring out what you really want to work on. And these things change all the time. I know that this new year is a great time for fresh starts when you figure out what you want to get done, but don't let yourself forget that throughout the year. So one of the easiest ways to do this is to write down your habits every single day. This might feel a little bit like elementary school when you had to write things 3 times each or something like that. But if you really just spend time, pick 3 to 5 goals and write them out 3 times each every single day, it really just gets you in that mindset of focusing on what's really important to you and seeing if you can find ways every single day to make a small step towards your goals. So I hope you guys liked my list of 10 habits for moms for 2019, and if any of these things sound like habits that you would like to start, please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear what you're planning on in this new year. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye, mamas.